Good times.
First in attendance. Making a run for employee of the week, I see. You know, so Sam messages me yesterday. Hold on, let me finish for the song to ensure. Okay, so Sam messages me, and I thought she wasn't going to be here yesterday. That's why we didn't have a show.
Right.
And then she texted me. She goes, "No, I'm not going to be there until next Tuesday." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And then she's like,
nanalo lang siya ng employee of the week.
"Please, man."
Look at her.
Yumabang. Feels like
Nag-iba ka na, Sam. Goodbye, ateng.
So no Samo all week long. That's bad news. That's really bad news because that means no phone calls as well. It's just the way that it is. It just all of a sudden becomes an online show.
That means I should go to work tomorrow in the studio.
Oh, you want to save the moment? Yeah.
I mean, the callers need to dial the number 863-10899. Why else do they memorize it?
Exactly. Why else do I say it so often? Wait, you know what? We should do that. Maybe let's have you, Alex, and Mara in studio, and then we'll rub it in in Sam's ugly face that everyone is there except her.
We agreed to go there for Halloween, so we could do a 2-day Halloween special. Talk about Kwentong Kadiri Halloween edition. Oh my God, I actually have one scary one from Scary Movie.
You have you have a Kwentong Kadiri scary version? That's a good one.
I do. I swear I do. How weird is that? The others will have to think about it, so we'll give them tomorrow.
Don't tell the story yet. Then
I'm not gonna give it. No. That's for the scary Halloween edition. So I hear Halloween podcasts do really great. So let's do that.
Oh, you're whispering on me,
and the 31st.
Wait, what do you mean Halloween podcasts do well? Like what? Like the scary stuff?
Yeah. I think you know how they used to do footsteps on the table. Oh, we could do a drama tomorrow.
Do people really like that stuff? People like
How
horror movies.
Yeah, they do.
They like horror podcast.
They do.
Jeez, I've never met anybody who's like, "Oh, what kind of movies do you like?" "Oh, horror." Never.
I see the kids watch horror short clips all the time. They want to just scare themselves and be like, "I'm not scared."
I know
the kids have Showtime for
Nobody says that.
They're a little bonding.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Teenagers watch horror films so they can grab some parts of the body of the girl next to who they're sitting. Yeah, no, I forgot that's a strategy. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is a Tuesday morning. You listen to Good Times here in Magic 89.9. Again, it is Kay and I. Alex will be here in just a sec. I think Mara's going to be here as well. Yes, Sam O's not here. I read somebody on playback say Sam O. Here, Karen says Sam O, the glue of the show. Can we just clear this up? The reason why Sam is important is because she hits the buttons. That's all. You're going to substitute her with anybody.
Oh my gosh.
And the show is so much better.
She's hitting your buttons today.
She doesn't talk. She doesn't talk on the show. Barely says anything. Just sits there. And then if you ask her, "Hey, Sam, what do you think?" She's like, go to me last.
Oh my gosh.
Just absolutely upset for losing last week.
It was like neck and neck, you guys, no?
Yeah. No, it was you and Sam neck and neck. You guys are right there. You're so close. I came in last place. Remember, I gave a second to last with Alex, but we both garnered 1%. So it's not like we were a threat anyway. I was going to say the phone number, but instead we are streaming live all around the world. Playback.tv/goodtimes. Just download that Playback.tv app. Search join room. Sorry, search Good Times, hit join room. Funny, somebody sent me a DM the other day, Candy, go, "Hey, how do I join on playback?" I literally just explain it every single time I say the word playback, how you guys do it. Mm-hmm. So please just jump on there, and we'd love to hear from you guys. And this is where we're going to be actually reading all of the answers for some of the conversation we have today is all via that, just because, like I said, there is no phone in effect today because Sam is not here. So let me get a song going here, Kay, and then we'll have a commercial break. When we come back from that, I'm hoping...
Times.
Roan and 621 with Karylle here. Karylle, I just don't feel the same if I play that song and you're not on the show. It just feels so much more natural when you're here. And I realized the way that she does her, her wag ako, wag ako. It's the same voice as when you do your good morning, when you actually say good morning to us.
Morning.
Wag ako. See, same key?
Same placement.
That's a feeling. Feeling producer. You're
Can you
good
do
morning.
that one more time?
Here's
Good morning.
no, that's
Oh, what's your plan?
Same tono.
oh gosh, Stretch. What time did you sleep last night?
I slept pretty early. Yael and I were trying to watch this movie that was set in Morocco, and ends up it was like 39% in Rotten Tomatoes or something like that.
It's 39% of Rotten Tomatoes. What was the title of this movie?
Something in Morocco.
Oh, that's what it's called?
No. As I
Which
told
total-
you, my
totally-
Netflix is in Spanish. So
Wow, you put it on set. Like, that's the richest thing anyone can do.
no, it's just a way to practice. Marhuecas, parang ganun nga. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, Liam Hemsworth is in it. And the actress from Jurassic Park, Yael's favorite movie. So it's like a really scenic film.
Is it terrible?
38%, 39%.
For a
That's
reason.
all.
It's pretty terrible. For a reason, it's 38%.
We watched it till the very end.
That always
Lonely
irritates me.
Planet.
That always irritates me when your friends will watch terrible movies and then they have yet to see some of the good ones. And I do this to people a lot because
That's me.
you have this tendency to watch movies that I really don't like. And I'm like, but did you watch Dune? No. And then I want to
Oh gosh.
choke you
I
out.
did watch the beginning of Dune. Maybe I'll finish it. I'll finish it soon.
And you went through the entire Lonely Planet?
Liam Hemsworth was so handsome.
It's not even the...
Hindi mo pa ba na-gets when we do movie trivia and I'm like, uh-oh. And then it's like, what's your favorite? Leonardo DiCaprio. Titanic, because he was so handsome.
I wonder if there are people out there that enjoy bad movies.
I love Christmas movies.
No, Christmas
Don't
movies
tell
are
me they're
always
bad.
No. Christmas. Oh no, my favorite movie of all time is a Christmas movie. All time. I could even put Family Man. Is it Family Man or Family Guy? I think it's Family Man. Yeah, Family Man with Nicolas Cage, which is a Christmas movie, as maybe a top 30 movie for me. Maybe I can even put that up there. There are going to be some Christmas movies in my best movies list.
I'm talking about the ones where it's a made-up country like Genovia or anything with a via. And then like a prince comes and he hates being a prince and meets an ordinary woman in a small Christmas town with snow. That's the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine.
Really?
Love Actually is my
Yay!
favorite
No,
movie.
Love
of all
Actually is a great movie.
time. It is my
I'm not
favorite.
talking about these movies.
I know, but it's so stupid. Like, Love Actually kind of is dumb, right? Here's my love my best friend's girlfriend. Oh, here's some signs here right in front. While he's like, Sino yan sa pinto? Come on, it's like stupid, right? But yeah, no, absolutely dig this stuff. I just wonder if there are people who really love bad movies, because I think you could be one of those. Like Kixie says, Sharknado.
Yeah, that always comes
That's
out.
a terrible film, and there are people out there who actually like it.
Uh-huh.
I think it's the same people who maybe on Saturday night would watch, what's Kuya Germs' show again? Master Showman, like that. Like you,
I was on there a couple of times.
I was on there a couple of times. I would watch that because it was horrible.
But enjoyable. Wasn't it just so real? It was like going to your uncle's house. And that's really
Nobody
just
wants
how
to
it
go to their
goes.
uncle's house.
He was my Ninong.
But see, everybody. That's the problem with having you on the show is
Of course.
when we talk about any showbiz anything, you are related to everybody, and it always kind of
Malangit nawa. Yeah, no, he's really the reason why I'm like an actor. I mean, he would go to my dad's clinic every time. He would go to this place that's sold laser discs called Cardinal Audio, and he would just ask my dad, "Kailan ba mag-artista si Kay?" Which probably finally happened when I was in college.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ninong Kuya Germs.
Yes, for bringing us Karylle and Billy Joe Crawford. We appreciate you so much. For both.
We're a lot.
Yeah, wow.
Isabel Granada, the list goes on.
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. Everybody, if you just tuned in, by the way, hope you guys had a good weekend. Sorry we weren't here yesterday. Samo is in South Korea, and she didn't actually say why. Usually Sam is very open about saying why. So when she says, "Hey, I have to go to Korea," I kind of leave it with, "Oh, okay. If you're not going to say why, then I get worried." And I'm like, "Okay, just hang in there then." You know that thing where people usually they're very transparent, but then when they're not transparent, you're like, "Okay, something must be
Give the
off."
space. Okay.
Yeah, you're like, "Okay, something must be off. I'm not going to bug you."
I'm not gonna bug you, but I'm gonna announce it on the radio.
Yeah, like I'm gonna create drama and chaos. It doesn't even have to be there. On the flip though, Sam is very open, like, "Oh my God, what happened? Tell me everything." She's that. I'm like, "Oh, look, somebody wants," and that one thing that maybe you and I share in common, maybe you tell me, is if I'm in a bad spot, if something bad happened, please don't text me, please don't call me. Please don't talk about it. Don't send me a card. Don't send me a fruit basket. Don't send me a cake. Don't send me donations. Don't send me anything.
Don't even say get well soon.
Don't say get well soon. Don't say stay strong. Don't say kaya mo
Don't say,
to.
yeah, you look tired.
Don't say that either. Just leave me alone. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just don't want to talk about it. Are you?
Yeah. I guess I am similar, but you will know when I'm ready to talk about it. Don't get it out of me. I will give me my moment. I don't like to announce, "Oh, I'm sick. Look at my medicine." I can't.
Well, when we say Luke, right?
Yeah. I'm going to be gone. There's probably a reason, for somebody who shows up a lot at work. If I'm not there, there's a reason. Don't ask me what it is until I tell you.
Well, you're a little stricter than I am. Yeah, you're a little stricter than I am. I'm more like, "Guys, hey, this is what happened. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to hold a. You don't have to hold a rosary Bible study for me or anything. Just, I'm good. Just FYI, here's what happened. Don't want to be bothered for a second."
Oh, but you do FYI, and you're quite you do share.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll share it. But then again, please don't just, I don't want to be, it's not even being bothered. I don't just want the, all of a sudden something shows up at the house and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well then I'm going to text you and say thanks and all that." I mean, I feel it's really more just, I don't know. I do appreciate it though. So please don't get me wrong. Everybody who does something really kind and all that, you guys are just amazing. And I just feel awkward. That's probably the word. I feel awkward. I'm like, okay, I'll get all this attention about something negative. Let's just, thanks guys. Appreciate you. Love you all immensely. Let's talk about it in a year.
Here, Kick says #pray for blank.
Yeah.
You don't want to be trending for that.
Exactly. But Sam is in the middle of tragedy right now. We will all pray for blank that she's going through currently in South Korea, and we will see her next Tuesday unless another tragedy happens.
Oh my God.
Yes? Okay. All right. Just...
Wag. Baka naman meron siyang, oh my gosh. Meron siyang K-drama shoot and they make you sign all these things. So it's the opposite of a strategy.
Oh my God. What's a strategy?
It's a strategic tragedy. So you'd be talked about. But she is really starring with an oppa.
I doubt it.
In a new K-drama series.
I cannot believe I forgot to tell you this. A couple of years ago, not even a couple, maybe pre-COVID, the house next door has always kind of been a vacant home. It's a beautiful home. God, it's stunning. It's such a big home. It's lovely. And it's right next door. And every summer, there would be, OB vans and all of that stuff. They were shooting Korea dramas and in the house, literally next to me. But I wasn't really watching Korean drama, so I didn't know what it was. I just saw, may shooting. And it was always a bunch of Koreans. Yeah, and they would always send like GGCs for restaurants in the neighborhood as a sorry for the trouble. Like, we have a bunch of people like shooting. There's all these cars. There's all these Korean artistas and all of that stuff. And, it's shooting, right? So at night, there's lights and all of that. And people kind of, it's America. Everyone's got a bad opinion about everything. So, yeah, they would shoot a Korea drama, K-drama right next door to my house every summer.
I hate you.
I don't know what it is though.
You don't know? Why didn't you go there and ask?
No, and it was funny because it's next door. There would always be like staff knocking on our door and like, "Ay, sorry, wrong house pala," and then move to the next because they're just like,
said, "Tell me."
I didn't know. No, they would have told me. I just wasn't into K dramas. I was like, I'm batoy Korean drama. Who watches that stuff? And did
your
not
friend who watches bad movies.
Exactly. Mara, good morning. And your 500 ml.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you're really using the measuring cup.
She does.
Yeah, because I have no other use for the measuring cup, but it's perfect to put your lemon water in.
What
I don't
about for
bake.
bigas or bigas?
Ah.
Any cup would do actually. So
The biggest has the little small plastic cups. It's to make sure it's exactly 500 ml.
I love how what I like about it, Mara, is even like we're on camera, you're not making the adjustments for the camera of maybe putting it in a proper thank
like
you
a bell
very
cup
much.
of
It's easier.
I know it's
Right,
easy,
yeah.
but it's the same thing I do when I'm eating. If I'm eating at home and there's nobody else, I don't need a fork. I don't need a spoon. I don't care what it is. Spaghetti, kamay. Just
Kamay?
yeah,
Eating spaghetti with your kamay?
anything because I'm home.
You're so weird.
No, from you.
Spaghetti, but it's spaghetti.
From you. Yeah, pancit, whatever. I forget the fork.
Oh, you eat pancit? What a revelation today.
Hindi siya bihon na, hindi siya bihon. But my point is, if I'm at home and there's nobody watching, nobody looking, and I'm just by
Right.
myself, I'll do what Mara's doing.
It's effective. It's the
Yeah.
perfect cup. Sometimes I put soup because it carries so much.
Oh my God.
So instead of do you eat, is it eat soup or drink soup on a bowl or a cup?
A bowl, like every normal human being with some level of sanity.
That's so much harder. But if you have the soup in this,
That's
you
so
just
weird.
drink it.
You're so weird.
it's easier. Innovation.
I believe you. It's liquid. Okay, the whole group is here without Sam. Alex is knocking on the door and is about to get let in here for a second. So yes, this should be a complete set of GNLU minus the Korean who's in the middle of tragedy right now. But
Oh my
all the
gosh.
way till 9 o'clock. Be the four of us and everybody, of course, on playback.tv/good times. So for the record, again, Sam will be back next Tuesday.
Someone's crying. What's up, Gotcha? Anong nangyari kay Sam? She's just starring in a new K-drama.
Yeah, it's
Don't
called
worry.
Tragedy is the name
Tragedy.
of the new K-drama that she's in. Speaking of new K-dramas, Kay, I heard you have a new podcast episode out, yes?
Yes, it's about finance. 6'5", blue eyes. No, I have a classmate from Poveda. She does work in a financial institution. She can't say exactly what, but yeah, she has a lot of really creative ways to give tips. And because she lives in Singapore, ang dami na niyang na-experience na panloloko sa mga OFW families. So she's got some great tips para wag na maglokohan yung mga pamilya, which incidentally is the topic of Vice Ganda's movie and The Breadwinner is. So, OFWs have the hardest time and a lot of people like to take advantage of them. And that is not fair. So she's got some tips on how to spot it, like when your family is making iloko.
Love it. Hey, Alex, what's going on, man? Morning. Oop, you're on mute. And
Morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Ay,
Alex.
naka-Lakers. Congrats,
Morning.
Lakers. Galing
I
ba
know.
ni bagong coach?
Wala yun. Wala naman. 3-0 lang.
Galing. Congrats, guys.
Ayaw, wala yun. Parang
Grabe.
They're playing Phoenix, I think, on the road here in a few hours, so that should be a good game. Yeah, you think they're gonna win today, Lex?
hindi ako masyadong nanonood ngayon masyado eh.
Ikaw ba ang malas?
Hindi. 10 o'clock mamaya. Nagano tayo, nag-podcast tayo. Hindi ako nanonood ng live. Gusto ko pagkatapos na. Pagtapos na, pinapanood ko. Pag panalo, pinapanood ko. Pagkatalo, hindi ko na pinapanood.
Why is that? So you lose all the excitement.
Yeah, hindi. Mamaya nanood ako nung isang araw. So, okay siya.
Alright.
Mamaya, baka na si Showtime ako, okay?
Oh, see you later.
Lakers mo.
Hindi, 10 yung start ng game.
10 o'clock ang same eh. Ang game. So, mga,
Hey, did you know when you first started at Showtime, I was there as an audience?
No.
Yes.
Lang people represent.
I was there as an audience. I was new to Canada. That was 2010. You were, I don't know if you were singing. You were rehearsing backstage singing.
Wow.
2010. I used to line up because that was like, when I was in the Philippines, there was TFC ba yun? TFC.
Oh,
Yeah.
TFC.
Oh, when I was in Canada, TFC, and then before it was Wow Wow Wee, like tan tan chu chu chu. I'm like, wow, that's so cool. When I go to the Philippines, I want to be those people that's going like this. And then, but then it wasn't there anymore. When I came, parang it was canceled, and then it was Showtime. It was new at that time, and
Or I
then
think they moved, yeah.
I think you were. But I don't know if you were full time there yet. Or maybe you were
I was a judge.
guesting, or yeah.
Judge.
But you were singing, and then I was backstage with I was backstage eating backstage, like the anyway.
Yeah, what a shocker.
They invited me, and because I was talking a lot, and they invited me backstage and we were eating. And then anyway, I remember, and then Direct made a comment about you singing, and I didn't know you at the time, but the memory came back to me just recently. Anyway,
2010. Wow.
2010. And I couldn't speak Tagalog. Yeah.
Mara backstage while Kay is singing, Mara with a measuring cup just drinking. Oh my god, this
Soup,
is
no?
amazing.
With Derek and everyone.
Oh.
I was very
Nag-start
confident.
ako doon 2013 as a writer. Sino mo to? Yun ang start ko. 2013 also.
Yeah. You don't want to know my Karylle origin story?
What is it? I'm scared.
Well, when I called you the R word.
No, let's not say it. I made sumbong to my mom. Grabe si Mo Twister. Naway niya ako sa radyo.
R word.
Out of curiosity, bakit? Why?
I don't remember why I called her that.
And
I don't remember why I called you that. I don't even think I called you that.
you
I think
did.
that's a lie.
It's so clear in my memory. It's so clear in my mom's memory that when I told her I was joining the show, she's like, Nako, si Mo?
I love your mom, and your mom and I have worked together for many years. And we've traveled. We went to Africa together. So I would not say that about you. Your mom and I are
No,
friends.
this was probably pre-Africa.
So how do I call her daughter the R word, and then her and I still go on vacation together? See, because I didn't say it. Whoever's
Kid.
no fake news, fake news.
It
Fake
was
news.
so clear in my head because wala pang offensive nun. I was like, why would you say that? Why would that be a
It's no.
derogatory
It's always
word?
offensive. It's just you can't use that word anymore. But it's always been offensive.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's
And
okay. I just wanted you to know that she still kind of remembers. There's remnants of that rant. She's like, sasama ka sa show? Naku, kasama si Mo? Ano lang yung sa lolo ko, si Mo, Twister, mahilig yun sa magandang babae.
That's your reputation.
Oh, wow. Okay. What do you want me to do? You want me to say, "Oy, Alex Karylle, mahilig ka sa pangit." Of course not. Everybody's going to be mahilig sa maganda. Right? Like that's just normal.
Even my coworkers who don't know, you say, "Oh, Mo, di ba ang gaganda ng mga girlfriends nun?" It's like, I don't know. I only know one.
Let's
Oh,
take a
sorry.
break. We're running late. I just got the hey, we have to break. We have to pause for a 6:30 break. It's 6:41, so we're a little late. When we come
Wala naman
back,
si Sam ah. Wala naman si Sam. Pwede naman tayong mang-chaos ah.
Chief Dong says break 6:30. He's the new ateng. So we'll take a break. When we come back,
Good times.
it is 6:52 on this Tuesday morning. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty there, and that's why we had to play 2 songs in a row. But if you are tuning in now for the first time, welcome to the show. It is Good Times. Ooh, and Mara's got her purple green hearts hoodie on
Ooh, change outfit.
for the show today. 4 of us on the program. No, Sam O, who is in Korea, and I just heard she texted me. She was like, "Okay, listen, fine, I'll be transparent. She's 4 weeks pregnant, and she just needs to head over there to make sure that the citizenship stuff is working out because
I
You can't,
hate you.
as a
Oh
Korean-
my gosh, you're the
Yeah, you
worst.
can't, as a Korean national, give birth in the Philippines without notifying over there. So she had to go over there and kind of work that stuff out. So congratulate her, please. Send her the DMs. Tell her congratulations.
God.
4 weeks
Is
is
this how
still
rumors
early.
start?
What do you mean rumors? What are you talking about? I'm literally, you want me to show it to you right here? Hold on.
So, oh, is there a voice note?
No, only you do. Right there. Here, see. And then,
Sabi ko sa inyo, sino patahimik eh.
oh my God. No, there it is. There. She actually ends the message with love you, which is really nice for her. I mean, that's just,
Oh.
pregnant
Sounds
women.
very Samo.
Kaya,
She's
kaya
so
medyo,
sorry.
yung parang irritable si Sam, irritable the past few, ano.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, and then she's
Gutom.
craving
Tapos
all
durian.
this jackfruit.
Yep.
Andun
Durian.
lahat ng sign eh.
Remember when she did that show that one time from her boyfriend's apartment? It wasn't. She did it actually from there. It was different setup and everything like that. I'm just going to read it off. She said, "Oh, by the way, I said next Tuesday. Can you reread my message, please?" She goes, "I have no idea what my schedule with the gynae is. I'm flying back, though, next Monday morning. So the flight, I'll be missing the show. Super sorry. I'll give back my Employee of the Week win from last week." I said, "No, of course not. Don't be
So
stupid.
who does
Don't
it
be
go
crazy."
to?
First of all, congratulations. I said, congratulations. This is amazing news. And we can't wait. I mean, this is big time. And she said, love you. So, hey, send her a DM, please, and say congratulations on this, because this is awesome. She's been wanting this forever.
Kaya madalas loose ang damit niya, di ba? Parang maluwag.
Yeah. Yeah. Just totally.
Happy
Yeah.
I
ako kay
wonder
Sam.
why
Happy
she
ako kay-
stole the
kay Sam.
cap, Kuya Alex.
Oo, kasi siguro, kaya siguro maganda
Dalawang
mga
heart.
changes eh, mga
Baka
hormones.
twins.
Exactly.
Ah, 2 beating
Wow.
hearts.
Ganun.
Okay, is this how rumors start?
Look at Mara's face, though.
Two
It kind
beating-
of got enjoyable at a certain point.
I can't tell.
Uh,
I like how you showed your phone, too.
yeah, I mean.
Hindi, sobrang ano, ba't biglaan? Si Sam biglaan. Sam is an organized person. Para umalis sa radio, magsasabi yan, di ba? Sinasabi natin, ba't ganun? So,
And remember, her boyfriend's been gone for 4 weeks. So she also happens to be, 4 weeks in. So I'm assuming they're going to meet together in Seoul this week to kind of just work all this. So congratulations. That's really, really cool for her. And we absolutely we love her. And this is something totally we need to all get together and throw a baby shower in person. I'll be there. Promise. Alex, just as long as you get the catering.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, just throwing it out there. It is Halloween week, everybody.
Baka sabihin nila, nagbibiro ako eh. Baka nagbibiro tayo. Kakonta ko lang kay Tita Pinky Fernando.
Who's that?
Yung
Oh, she
nagagawa ng
makes
mga
cakes.
cakes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So, para kay, sabi ko, anong magandang cake ano? Cake yan. Yan yung cake.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, look at it.
Purple, BTS eh. Parang K-drama.
Yeah. No, love it. Super happy for Sam. Yeah, no, guys, congratulate her. That's that's what we want to do right now. It is Halloween week for everybody around the world. I hope you guys have your plans already for, I believe Halloween is on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. And if you guys are going to be doing your trick-or-treating, your dressing up, all that important stuff, but it's the scary stuff that we really want to highlight. As we also have November 1, and that being a big holiday. I want to ask you guys, what's the scariest movie you watched as a kid? Okay, as a kid.
Poltergeist.
If you watch those movies now, they are nowhere near scary at all. Like they're laughable comedies now. But when you were younger, it really had a big effect on you. Outside of being just terrifying, maybe it didn't allow you to sleep. It made you into the mess that you are right now. What is the scariest movie you saw as a kid? Who's the youngest of the group? I think it's Mara. Mara, who was the youngest? You're the youngest of the group. What is the what's scariest movie for you when you were young?
Exorcist. When I was young, like really, really young, Exorcist. Because
So religious though. Like, does a young person get scared of Exorcist because it's so religious?
Eh,
Yeah,
nakakatawa
because
si Linda Blair.
you could being possessed.
Mhm.
I know, but you're like 6 years old, 7 years old. Like, how do you even understand that stuff? I need Chucky in my life. Like, that's the part that scares you.
Or The Ring. How about The Ring?
And ako, isa pa.
Okay, The Ring is probably one of the scariest movies of all time. By the way, I haven't seen it
Okay.
because it is one of the scariest movies of all time. So your final answer is The Exorcist as a child.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember that being really scary. Kasi yung face, nakakatakot kaya yung face tapos umikot yung ulo.
Yeah. And getting the crucifix and, all that stuff is really graphic. What about you, Kay? Scariest movie as a kid?
It was Poltergeist. Regina Phalange. That's the name.
Poltergeist ba yung ano to, yung is that the one with the what's that treatment when you put the needles again for the
Acupuncture?
is that yung may acupuncture sa mukha? The Poltergeist.
Eh, hindi. Iba yun.
Ito yung may TV.
Si TV to. But iba yung sinasabi mo.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser yun.
Hellraiser is the one with the acupuncture on the face.
Iba ang gusto ng horror ni Mo, no? May mga karakter na ano.
Yeah, I need Chucky. My scariest movie growing up by far, Freddy Krueger. By far. And
Nightmare.
to the point where could not go to sleep because I was so terrified that Freddy was real. And you watch it now and it's just the stupidest movie of all time. Lex, what about you?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Yes. Bakit nakakatakot yun? Nag-outing silang barkada, 4 sila sa kotse. Tapos may kumakaway sa kanila sa daan. Wag na kayong tumuloy sila. Tapos cabin yun. Tapos yung isang naposes, nasa basement, nakalock lang yung gumagano'n yung pinto. Tapos bilang, shota niya yun nasa ilalim. Tapos pag yung shota niya nagno-normal, uy, pakawalan mo ako dito. Hindi naman talaga ako. Tapos bilang, di ba? Tapos pagbukas na naman ang pinto, naposes na naman siya. Evil Dead, man. Evil Dead.
What
Evil
years?
Dead is funny.
Kaya nga pag pinapanood ko yun, pero takot na takot doon. May libro yun Tapos naging action comedy na yung bandang huli.
But no, again, some of the stuff is comedy. There are jokes in Nightmare on Elm Street. There are a lot of jokes that hindi mo gets when you were younger because you're so consumed by the fear. When you watch it, he's like, oh my, he's actually telling jokes. And he's very pun. He's like a pun-oriented killer. It's like, I'm like, why is this scary?
Lahat ng mga karakter, tanga. Tanga lahat. Bili mo, may multo na, mag-iiwanan pa sila, CR lang ako No! Tapos alam mo napoposes na yung lugar, solo-solo pa sila sa kwarto. So hindi totoo yan. Hindi totoo sa Pilipinas yan.
Okay, question, Lex. Yung mga local films, local scary films, kasi I'm reading a bunch of Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Chanak, all that stuff. I mean, the special effects were so bad. Did any of you guys really get scared by the local horror films?
Manananggal, Herbert Bautista.
Sobrang pangit ng effect
Pero nakakatakot. Nakakatakot kasi nga.
Siguro pag walang effects, dun siya nakakatakot.
Exactly.
Diba?
Mas walang effects, mas nakakatakot ang
Yeah. Pag Philippine films, pag
The Ring,
local
walang
film.
affection mo. The Ring, walang affection. Ng Japan, kaya pag ginawa ng Amerika,
Imagination yung...
ang kaiba ng Japanese sa Amerika noon, ang Amerika punong-puno ng CGI. Ang Japanese, wala.
Okay, in the battle of, I'm assuming the battle of the great horror films are between Hollywood and the Japanese. Like those are the two big major players in horror. The Americans are still lamang though.
No. Filipino talaga. Hello,
Kasi
bahay ni Lola
pag ako lumabas na yung mga animatronics.
Hello, I mean, hello.
Yung CGI kasi nagpapaano sa Amerika. Pag nag-CGI na, ay wala na.
I know, but look, we named all of the ones we just named. were non-Japanese movies. They have the
Pero young nga. Pero when growing up, nagiging ano na tayo, critical na tayo sa horror. Medyo mas natatakot ako doon sa mga napoposes kasi it can happen. It can happen. Yung mga Hellraiser, ano lang yun parang nightmare, yung si Jason, yung si Halloween. Kailangan ang American lagi may character na na Chucky, di ba? Yung walang yan.
I think the Americans still win by volume. Maybe the best of the best. The Japanese, fine. Like if we're talking about the scariest, fine. You want to put The Ring, okay. But volume-wise, they've had the Paranormal Activity, they had the Blair Witch, they've had all of these other ones. I mean, they didn't have Bahay ni Lola too, starring.
Hello, me.
Hello, me. Alam mo, isa pa doon mo kung gaano kakataas yung The Ring, no? Mara, The Ring. Pag nanonood ka at biglang naging static yung TV mo kasi wala pa masyadong cable mo Alam mo, nanonood ka, gumano yung TV mo, oh my God.
Yes.
Parang yung kanina, dalawa yung nag-play na kanta. Multo yun.
Yes.
Multo yun. Minumulto tayo ngayon.
Now, what's the equivalent of that now, though, Lex? It would be like, uy, biglang hindi naging HD yung pinapanood ko. And then, multo yun. There's no more static because there's no more signal. Buffer, yung circle, di ba? Yung ring mismo talaga. The buffering circle there. That's how you know it's crazy.
Alam mo yung manananggal ni Herbert Bautista, Shake, Rattle, Roll 1. Kaya siya nakakatakot. Kasi ang galing ng arte ni Herbert. Tapos si Irma Alegre yung manananggal, pumapasok doon sa probinsya. Wala pa sila, walang masyado affection mo. At ang lola, si Mary Walter. Nung sumugod yung manananggal, awang-awa ako kay Mary Walter. Tapos ang panlaban lang natin is yung palaspas at buntot ng pagi. Napakamahirap. Yung buntot ng ng alam mo yung pumatay kay
Stingray?
Oo, pagi yun. Yun, Stingray. Yun lang. Tapos bandang huli, siyempre, di masyadong nakatakot na si Irma Alegre pero yun ang unang parang semi-porn kasi nagpupuna siya ng oil dun sa parang ang sexy ni doon sila nagkatitikan ni Herbert. Ewan ko ba, merong dapat may binibenta talaga na lotion para sa manananggal kasi may pinupunas muna na oil ang manananggal bago magiwalay.
Lola Remedios.
Yeah, ganyan, parang ganyan, pinupunas.
Is that for
alam mo, Shake, Rattle, Roll 1, semi-porn yun. Si Janice de Belen, batang-bata pa siya noon, nakipag-sex siya sa rep. Yung parang may rep patosin yun. Pag tinatawag sa rep, pagbukas sa rep, gumaganon-ganon si Janice de Belen noon.
Somebody called Janice de Belen.
I was just with her Sunday.
I've got her number.
Tianak. At the past event.
Yun ang pinaka... Gumaganon-ganon si Janice de Belen. Ang title nun, refrigerator, yung gumaganon, pagbukas ng rep. Ay, totoo, panoorin nyo. Promise. Tatlong kwento yun eh.
Okay, do kids these days still believe in the old school aswang that we used to believe in when we were younger? Yung manananggal, all of that stuff.
Capre.
Yeah, capre. That's no longer around, right? That's a thing of the 80s, the 70s and stuff. Nobody believes in that stuff anymore. Nobody thinks that when you go to Capiz, this is Sikihor. And Sikihor is really... that's so old school. We're way too advanced of a society to believe that Sikihor is some doomed area. Pero when we were younger, oh my God.
Hindi ka na lang ngayon kasi ayaw mong maging persona non grata kasi kinokorek na ng Secure and Capiz na they're the best place because of tourism. Pero may mga bulungan pa rin na, may mga ganun pa rin pero paingat na ng paingat. Pero tama ka doon, pabawas na ng pabawas kasi mga bata ngayon naglalaro na ng mga kung ano-ano kaya hindi na sila natatakot.
They're no longer.
Pero meron pa rin.
I believed it when I was young, the capre. And I remember in Lola's window, I used to talk to the big tree because they said there's a capre there. And I used to ask it to take me. I was weird. I wanted to make friends with it.
All right, we got to take another break because we're 6 minutes late. When we come back, we'll have hour number 2 of the show. You're listening to Good Times here in Magic 89.9. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
It's hour number 2 of the show, 7:13 here. You are listening to Good Times on Magic 89.9. We're all remote today, so no phone calls, unfortunately, all the way up until early next week. But let's keep that background going. And Alex, I want to tell everybody where they can find you all around the world in the near and upcoming future.
Yes, next week na to, November 8, nasa Australia tayo, November 8, Perth, November 9, Adelaide, November 15, Sydney, November 16, Melbourne. All details sa alexcarylle.com and thecomedycrew.com. At nasa ang app pala na bilihan is Sana All. May Sana All app sila dyan sa Australia. Doon ang bilihan ng tickets. Pagkatapos, magkita tayo ng sa lap trip Middle East, November 23, Dubai. Para may may hangin mo.
Oh, I know. People keep saying that about it. I wonder
no? Yan, baka sabihin, may bagyo sa amin. Kaya ang ganda pa naman itong mic ko. Anyway, November 23, Dubai, November 28, Oman, November 29, Bahrain, and tentatively November 30, Doha. Yan, alexcarylle.com and thecomedycrew.com. At tuloy na tayo sa lap trip Singapore, February 16. Yan, pero doon mo tayo focus. Maraming salamat po. At maraming salamat sa Cebu Pacific for take care of our lap trip Dubai and lap trip Australia. Yun, magpapasalamat tayo sa 555 Sardines and sa Hotel Celeste, Boracay Tropics and Le Fou Steakhouse. Thank you.
Is it still like that now?
No.
Better?
Okay na.
I bet you it was just that version. Okay, anyway, Kay, you've got the new Kay's Drama episode. Might as well remind everybody about that. Plus the new song, of course.
Yes, my new song Empty is out. So stream that. It's part of New Music Friday. Thank you, Spotify. And along with that is an episode on Kay's Drama talking about the song. And yesterday we dropped a new episode from the Singapore series about finance. If you want to get money tips from an expert. So that's my classmate and barkada, Ging Victorino. So yeah, I'm really excited that people get to watch and hear about it. She talks about little things like, wanting to buy an expensive bag. Ang talino niya,
Okay, what's her take on buying luxury items?
Basta, you should watch it. And I'm gonna... I can't remember. No, I'm kidding. It's on the podcast and I'll be releasing some of the reels. Probably that one first. But people can, figure out their spending. Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm trying to think of what's the stupidest thing. What's the stupidest thing you spend money on? Okay.
Pokemon.
Pokemon what?
Before when I was in Singapore, I was trying to make friends and I just kept buying load and playing Pokemon. Naubos yung load ko.
Ano yung Pokemon Go? Yung naghahanap ka ng Pokemon?
Oh.
People still play that?
It was like a couple of years ago, yeah. I guess kind of like akin to buying skin.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Hibot pala.
It's not the end of the world if that's the stupidest thing you buy money. The stupidest thing you spend money on. How about you, Mara?
The stupidest thing? I'm trying to think because yung sa skin, we get allocated a certain amount of diamonds. So hindi ko na siya binibili. Pero before, it used to be skin. Before.
Mara, are you using the correct audio source? Because you sound way different. And I'm not sure if your microphone is on or if it's just too far. I tried to send you a message on Zoom, but I'm not sure.
Chat. I know what happened. Mara, this is what's creating the chaos in the world.
We have the same
cup
one.
Is now here. Yung boys walang cups.
Oh, diba? It's so convenient. Now
Mara,
you don't
have the same one. That's the only one that's actually made. Everybody has the same one.
Talaga? Fire King?
Hindi, yung design, the everybody's got that. Maybe it's not Fire King, but that's exact. Oh, yours is Fire King also, Mara?
I think so.
I don't know. I watched it na. I have no idea. But it looks like that. It's red. It's clear. 500 ml.
This is causing the chaos on the stream.
By the way, you see my TV?
Yeah.
That's from Alex. So maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa comedy show ni Alex Karylle dahil doon, meron akong TV.
You can watch all your horror.
What a friend.
And meron pa nagpadala sa'yo? Ano na-receive mo? Ano na-receive mo na siya? Parang air purifier ba sa'yo o oven?
Air purifier.
Ah?
So, yung air goes straight to clean air goes to my lungs. I sleep so well. I wake up in a good mood.
Sharp.
Yeah, dark. Full influencer mode you are now, Mara.
Yes.
Do you guys have friends? And I know Kay, you'll never say this because you're so nice, but maybe Lex, maybe Mara, maybe you guys on Playback. But do you guys have friends na feeling influencer? Like, what is the cutoff between feeling at legit? Ano yung cutoff? No, I'm serious. Somebody asked me today. Somebody asked. I was doing one of my French things, and somebody asked if, "Oh, are you an influencer?" And I'm like, "Oh, I hate that word." So, what is really the cutoff between real influencer and feeling influencer?
Eto, pag hindi mo tinatawag ang sarili mong influencer, okay ka sa akin. Pero pag narinig na kita ng, "Hi guys, I'm your Alex Karylle, I'm the influencer." No.
Nobody says that, Lex. Nobody.
Nako, masasya ka. Masasya ka. Pinapakilala sila sa mga events. Influencer. Pinapatanggal ko yan.
Yeah, but that's their title.
No. Ayun.
That's what the writers are writing. No. I'm talking about in legit, kind of legit way the person carries themselves. What is the difference between feeling and real?
We all don't want to say anything.
Why doesn't anyone say anything? How is this a controversial topic?
No. I guess kasi now, the more legit, you are more legit if you are not an actual influencer. Parang they want to hear from real people now who are obviously not paid. So those are the ones that go viral, diba?
Oo.
So, ang hirap eh. Kasi
I think
nabaliktad eh.
maybe you're a legit influencer if you do the paid promotion stuff, because you're actually now saying, "Hey, this is what I do for a living. I am a legit influencer. I am giving you." You know how Susie does that, si Tin? Like every post of hers on Instagram is some kind of promotion. Like if you do that, then you're a legit influencer.
Oo, okay ako doon. Ang isang yung you
have to make an income.
Hindi ka pa influencer pag ikaw lumalapit sa mga product para sabihin na, "Uy, ex-deal naman tayo, promote kita." Yan, medyo off ako diyan. Dapat ikaw na yung nilalapitan. Parang ano yun eh. Ayun ang bagong endorser eh.
How do you see? No, here's a problem with the answer. We don't know that as the consuming audience. We don't know kung lumapit ka sa sponsor.
Pero may mga
how many times are you greeting every freaking CEO of every company on the show to try to get them to sponsor you? But you're very much an influencer. So I don't think yes, you are.
Pero ito ba, meron kasi may mga kasi nagpo-post. May mga nagpo-post kasi na mga influencer na gano'n. Ay, gusto niyo bang ma-promote? Naman. Parang gano'n.
Yeah, but I think you're going to the extreme. I'm just talking about like the one there's at least a handful of people who are either feeling or legit. And I just
followers mo, pag gusto mo ng obvious, check the followers. Pag konti ka pa lang, tapos pero nagagaganong ka na, "Hi," tapos pero ang nag-Facebook live ka o kaya nag-IG live ka, tapos ang nanonood sa'yo, hindi pa influencer level. Yan ang medyo ako. Yan ang mga sagot ko dyan. Pag halimbawa,
or TikTok live. Oh my gosh, the ice cream yummy. I watched it for a good
I lost your audio there.
Ice cream yummy.
You're the only one that only hears me on my left ear.
Ice cream yummy. Ice cream good.
I don't know.
Yummy.
I couldn't change it.
Kay, sorry, Kay. You're only on your left ear. You may have pulled something on your.
I pressed something.
Yeah, it sounds horrible.
Is this here? Original sounds for musicians. Off.
Yeah. Thank you. Perfect. Love it.
Ice cream yummy.
Ice cream
good.
I'm feeling it's not really the amount of followers anymore. Because if you follow, say, the culinary influencers, the people that go to restaurants and show you certain dishes and stuff, they don't have 100,000 followers. They don't have 50,000 followers. So some of them have 10,000, 8,000, but they do big numbers in terms of likes and interaction and comments and all of that because they are good at that. They're essentially reviewers of restaurants. They're not pushing hundreds of thousands of followers. So I don't think it's a follower count.
Maybe
like those two, or like those two French guys. They're like going everywhere.
Right, and they don't have like a ton of followers, right?
Parang hindi,
Yeah.
hindi pa.
So see, that's what I mean. And would you consider them legit?
Yeah, it seems they're going everywhere, but I keep bookmarking where they go, but I haven't
Pero
been
baka sa
there.
inyo, sa algorithm lang natin. Ang ibig sabihin kasi pagka talagang legit ka, parang go-to ka eh. Para ikaw ngayon ikaw ngayon ang katumbas ng mga endorsers.
You're a resource person. You're a SME, right?
Parang ganun dapat ang
subject matter
combination eh. Na
expert of
pagka,
something.
di ba, parang, ito punta natin, parang ganun. Parang katumbas ng mga Sharon Cuneta, Piolo, nung endorser ah. Mga ganon, yung pagka nilalapitan ng mga produkto, may ka-level dapat ngayon yan eh.
I think, okay, here, you know, Lex, I love the answer. See, that's the answer I'm okay with. I think we should start enforcing this as a society where an influencer is a subject matter expert. Everybody else is just a celebrity. Because what you're saying, Mapiolo, all that stuff, those are celebrities.
Yeah.
They're big ticket endorsers. But an influencer, you have to have credibility. You have to be expert level at something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Maybe we should start kind of enforcing this as a society. You're not an influencer unless you have actual influence over a topic that you can actually talk about and you're credible. Everybody else is just feeling.
Ooh, strict.
Yeah, no,
Maybe.
but I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Like, let's take back this word.
Yeah.
Let's take back this title.
Hmm.
Thank you. Wow. Look at that. Everybody agreed. It's the first time I've heard this. Wow. Influencer. Everybody agreed.
I think this is good practice for election time. We're getting stricter. This is what we want. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's work towards that.
Good. Thank God. I was playing, sorry, I was going to throw off another. I was playing pickleball again. This is my fourth time this week. So I'm
Really? This is really a big thing in America.
It's
Here
it-
din, may mga court.
Yeah. It's starting. Again, this is only my fourth time to play. And there are a lot of old people who play this game, as I was saying. And usually, I guess culturally even, when we think of older people, we immediately go, we have to show them respect and all of that stuff. But man, I have realized now that I'm interacting with more old people. I'm not sure if I hate teenagers more than I hate old people. I think old people I might hate more.
Wow.
They're rude. Like I said, and you think like maybe it's just one or two. It's all of them.
Is it because they're trash talking you?
Maybe
Of
that's
course.
you in the future.
No, it's possible. It's possible. But I'm talking about the now. Old people, I'm not sure I like them more than teenagers.
Because, for example, what did they do?
Well, okay, so the technique, if you want to play next, and I'm not sure if this is universal to all pickleball courts, is that you have to put your paddle kind of in a row, and it's kind of like a chronological thing. It's, if you're first, then you're the next one to play, and it's usually in fours, right? So the first four group, and then the next four group, and the next four group. And when it's thrown out a little bit, these old ass people are like, no, hindi dapat ganyan, hindi dapat ganyan, and they'll take it and they'll start rearranging it, and I'm like, say, hey, old man, come on, sit down, just look. Put it there. The rudeness. And then I start, of course, me going like, you're taking away the fun from this thing with all of that lip. So I'm now arguing with these old people. And then I sit down, I'm like, wait a minute. I think, because I always thought I've hated teenagers. I think I might hate old people more. That's what I wanted to ask you guys. Who's worse? Who's worse? Old folks or two ultra young people? Nick says, madaming old persons na bastos kasi they run the banner of old sila kaya kailangan nila na irespeto sila, all that stuff. So who's more irritating? The old people or the young people? We just saw Digong in a Senate hearing, thank you. Acting like a buffoon.
Again, ano yan eh. Again, it's a person to person sa akin eh. Hindi ayoko mag-generalize.
I understand that, Lex. I understand that. That's why I'm not going to make that mistake of saying my one bad experience, because that would be a logical fallacy. That's why I said all of them. Like I was literally in the room of maybe 30 of them and they're all assholes. And I'm like, generally speaking, because this is my interaction now with old people. They could be worse than teenagers.
Meron kasi silang sinasabi, talo ka kasi pareho pag lumabang ka, kalagitnaan ka ng edad. For example, pag tinabanan mo yung teenager, ang bata-bata niya, pinatulan mo. Pag matanda naman, ano ba naman, matanda na yan, ba't mo pinatulan? So, nandun sila sa laban na yun. No? So, anyway.
I'm talking about irritating. I'm not saying in an actual fight. Just irritating. Who's worse?
Kasi, ano ba, tanggalin kasi natin yung yung pagbibigay ng society ng advantage sa ila, no? 'Di ba? Parang pwedeng, 'di ba, yung senior citizen goes first. 'Di ba? Dito kasi sa atin, 'di ba? Pagka senior ka, meron kang pauunahin ka ng pila, may priority lane. So, dahil doon sa nangyayaring ganun, may karga-karga yung matatanda out of respect, which is pabor na pabor sa general public na okay naman. Siyempre may mga umaabuso ng mga konti. Doon ako sa naiirita sa mga taong masyadong ginagamit yung old card or the young card. Doon ako. So pero mas marami ang matatanda.
So okay, all right. So is that your answer?
Mas marami ako na-encounter na matatanda. Oo.
Okay.
Matatanda.
Okay, do you even have an answer?
I think like old people who are like rude to me. Man. I mean, older people will just always assume that I'm pregnant because they like fake news.
The young people do that. See, young people don't do that stuff.
Well, they're also in their own world for now, so they're just
okay. By the way, if we're going by the chat room, the old people are getting beat big time right now. And it's not really close. And I'm kind of surprised by this.
Kasi ang young, pwede mong sabihan yung parents or whatever kasi mabata pa yun. Wala ka naman pagsusumbungan sa old Hindi pwede sabihin na, di ba? Kaya maraming mga old. Ibig sabihin mga old, pwede mong, ang old, yun na yun pagka nagmataray sila, wala na magsasabi sa ila. Ang young, pwede mo sabihin na, sino ba parents nito?
Sumbong kita sa mama mo.
Mahaba pang pagbabago. Yung matatanda, hindi mo na makokontrol yan. Andiyan na yan At the latter part of their, parang tumanda
When's the last time nagsumbong ka sa magulang ng irritating young person? Nobody does that, Lex.
Alam mo, pagka sa school, nagsabi yung anak mo ng may problema, we don't go straight to the boy. We go straight to the sabi mo, kausapin mo muna yung mga magulang niyan bago kayo para ma-confirm. Mahirap, alam ba, may kaaway yung anak mo. Di ako didiretso sa kaaway ng anak ko. I will talk to the parents muna. Para masyado, ganun ang
I get what you're saying, but that's not my point. My point is irritating. You're
Ibig sabihin, pag irritating, mas irritating ang matatanda kasi pag nakakita matatanda at wala ka pang magawa dahil matanda na sila. Sa mga teenager na mairita ka, there's always pwede ka ba magsabi sa parents or sa guide, kung sino nag-guide sa ina, pare pagsabihan mo yung anak mo kasi ganun yun Hindi, wala ka na pagsusumbungan sa matatanda. Sino pagsusumbungan mo? Pag buhay pa yung nanay nila, kalokohan naman yun. Yun ang sinasabi ko. Ado doon na yun.
All right, what about you? Who is more irritating? Old people?
Maybe young people.
I've always thought teenagers were the worst.
Maybe the younger people. I think like the older people, it's more they think they know everything, but that's because they come from a different time, right? So, but for me, it's the younger people, the ones that are very, very woke, the ones that and they answer back more, and they're more rude. And then if they get in trouble, they play the young card. For me, it's the younger people. Younger people have more attitude.
Everything you just said, I feel like you could say that for old people. And they're just gonna flip the script. Privilege. They're gonna play the old card. It's almost like you know how we say old people just go back to their youth. They go back to being babies, diapers and all that stuff. Like we live in the extremes. I think that's an example of that too.
Yeah, but the young people, they don't realize the consequences of their actions because they're too reckless. The older people, I guess, they have the wisdom, but because they think they have the wisdom and they know better than you, they try to enforce it. But the young people, they're more irresponsible, even with online, social media, even with the way their words. They don't know the consequences of the real world.
Pero
You know what's
Mara,
funny?
meron tayong explanation na gagamitin ko dyan. Di pa develop yung ano nila, cortex nila, whatever. Ang problema kasi, yung matatanda, kaya ako nahihirapan sa matatanda, dapat sa dami ng pinagdaanan mo, you know better. Meron akong ano ko sa mga bata kasi, mas pure ang ano nila. Mas pure yung katarantaduan nila kasi they're coming from a first time experience. Yung matatanda, ba't ka gumagawa ng ganyan sa tanda mo? Ako ba, ibig sabihin ba, wisdom? Hindi. Ang laki.
I think old people get too much credit for being wise. Like,
Sa dami na pinagdaanan mo ng 60 years, 50 years, bobo ka pa rin sa buhay. Itong mga bata, pag alimbawa, kasi this is their first time doing it. Pero pag alimbawa, matanda ka na, sira ulo ka pa rin, ano bang solusyon mo sa buhay? Ibig sabihin, baka masamang tao ka lang talaga dati pa.
No, but I think we give experience too much credit for intelligence.
Right.
That's my point.
I know, kaya nga, pero
You can be
ibig sabihin,
stupid and old at the same time because you were stupid your whole life.
pero pag alimbawa matanda ka, nagtatantrums ka pa mo, nagtatantrums ka, matanda ka, hello? Diba? Ang kabataan, pag gamitin ko yung physical ni Mara, di pa develop tayo, kaya I have more para mas mahabang pasensya ko sa mga bata kasi I'm gonna give you the benefit of, kasi I'm gonna be, magiging ganyan din ako nung bata ako. Dahil may ganyan tayo, matanda ka. Ganyan din ako. Yung matanda ka na, ganun ka pa, ano pang pagbabago mo sa buhay, di ba?
Buti na lang nasa gitna tayo. Tayo perfect talaga tayo. Walang kapintasan. Nasa matanda na ba
Ano
tayo?
naman sinasabi, relax boss Alex, daman-dama. Ito talaga ang magsalita, di ba?
Yeah.
Diba?
Gosh.
Sabi ko si Alex,
I am perfect.
Debate dito.
You're old.
Tayo nagdebate, di ba?
But you know, listen, Kay, you interact with a lot of old people. You interact with a lot of young people. You talk about a lot of both sides.
No, but I guess I'm in the middle na kasi. I'm middle-aged. Oh my gosh. Which, there's a lot to be said about that as well. So I don't know now who is old and who's young. Diba? Parang people in their 20s. It's just a lot of...
Yeah, I would say, let's say teenagers, okay? In the moment you're in, from 13 to 19, have a hard time hanging out with that group. And then...
Sige, gusto mo
65...
Ito mo example.
65 to like above, or maybe 70 to, let's say 70 to above.
Ito example mo.
No, 65 and above.
Skateboarding. Yeah. Pag sinabihan mo yung bata ng 18, ingat ka at na-accident siya, makaka-recover yan kasi first time niya. Pag nakakita ka ng 65 nag-skateboarding, tapos, boss, wag na. Bakit? Marunong ka pa sa akin. Di ba ano yun? Parang hindi. Dahil physically, pag sinabing, hoy, hindi kayo matatanda, kaya pa namin to. Pag nabalian, anong recovery period? What I'm saying is, Mario Joseph, sa physical pa lang, pag nangulit ka pa na matanda, ewan ko na lang. Di ba?
Yeah.
Mas ako doon sa matatandang, pa rin ngayon, makukulit pa rin ngayon. Kalma na kayo. Ako, ano yan? Doon pa lang nga sinabi mo example, senatering, di ba? Yeah, kung ano man yan, may makikita kang mga, di ba? Teenager, mapapakalma po pa yan.
If I were to volunteer though, for example, if I had a choice, do I volunteer at a senior's home or do I volunteer at a high school? I would choose a senior's home. I remember also when kids are getting more difficult nowadays. I remember also when I was in high school. I was already in college and I visited our high school teacher as a prank. For chemistry, they put something in her drink, on her Coke. And good thing she smelled it. She knows the chemical. And it's just a prank. But if she had drank that, she would have died. And nobody admitted to doing it. So this scenario, where would I place myself more, at a volunteer seniors home or high school seniors home? I feel like it's safer. Maybe in that setting, it would be great. Like you need a little bit of patience also, but to have somebody keep talking back to me, to have somebody disrespect me, to have somebody try to, yung attitude na yun, I think I would not. I think that would be more irritating. But I deal with a lot of teenagers for work, but they're respectful to me. But if I were a teacher, I don't know. I think I would
Mhm.
have a headache.
That's a really good. I like the scenario you put here.
Mhm.
Whether would you volunteer in a seniors home or maybe some like kind of younger teenager? I wouldn't say school teacher because it's not volunteer, but something of the similar. I would still pick being around younger people than older. Yeah, just
Okay.
yeah. No, but yeah. I would be alone there and you would be alone in the other one. Like, I'd be like, oh, kamusta naman dun? You'll be texting each other about how miserable both of us are. Yeah. Anyway, we'll take a break because we're late. It is 7:39 on this Tuesday morning. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
Want you to know that I miss you. Can't say that I loved you enough, but oh, I love you so much.
Okay, this is one of those songs where I think I've memorized a lot of the lyrics in a short amount of time. Usually it takes me a while, but I think when you first sent this song over to us, I maybe listened to it about 10, 15 times, and then boom, I'm already singing too, like all of it.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it is named after you.
It is. Thank you. Are you sick of it already
Thank
now?
Huh?
Do you get sick? Like how long before? Because I've never had a song. I forgot I did have quite a few of
Have a
them.
bunch.
But when do you start getting sick of it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm saying Apa to all the time, but that's not my own song.
Yeah.
Although those are my initials, Ana, Padilla, Tatlong Harry, Apa to you. So I don't know.
Oh well, hey, my song's better than
Your-
your song.
Your own song? Like, why would I get sick?
Yeah, when do you start getting sick of your own song? Like, you ever asked that to Yael? Yael, don't you
He
sick of
doesn't.
freaking
He
singing
doesn't
of
get
Gemini
sick.
already, or no?
No, he doesn't get sick of it. Plus, he has a lot of songs too. Yeah, if ever he would say that, I would say boo hoo, so many hits. I mean, come on.
Ah, yeah.
That's such a happy thing to have a hit song, right? And for people to say that's like boo hoo your life.
Yeah, no, that's true. It is 7:45 on this Tuesday morning. You're listening to Good Times here, at Magic 89.9. Hi to everybody who is streaming us worldwide, wherever you are. Thanks for being here. There's a lot of Digong references from I really did not see it though. I mean, I saw still photos of him at a hearing. I actually did not hear what he was saying. I hear there's a lot of bad words. I just heard it was just a bunch of rambling old man stuff, and I know we were talking about that a little while ago, but how bad was it? Anybody watch it?
Yeah.
No.
Napanood ko ng konti. Yung
Typical?
importante lang. Kung babasahin ko on a parang balance point of view, it's iintindihin mo. Pareho, siyempre, nag-iimbestiga yung isa naman, dinidepensa niya yung sarili niya. Yung mentality niya, napatunayan yung mentality niya na tama yung sa mundo niya, which is wala tayong magagawa. Sinasabi ko nga dahil matanda. Sa mundo niya, tama yung ginawa niya. At kung ano man yung nakapaligid doon, it's correct. Yun lang yun, labanan ng, kung maghihinga lang yung mga yung nag-iimbestiga, sa mundo ni Digong, tama yung ginawa niya. At sa mundo ng nag-iimbestiga, iniimbestigan nila, pinapatunayan nila na mali yung ginawa mo at kailangan ma-realize mo. Yung kalaban naman nila, hindi ko na-realize doon.
What's the point though? I'm so out of touch on this. What is the point? He's very open about, even during his presidency, he has been found guilty, I think,
marami na sinabi
in an
yan.
international court. What is going on? What are they investigating?
Yung EJK.
But
ako rin, hindi ko rin alam kung anong patutunguhan nito.
About that.
Pero kung ito na yung simula nung kasi ang trend natin dating administrasyon, bagong administrasyon, nagkakagulo yung magka-partner na BP at
it's all optics.
lahat yan part of the something na malalaman lang natin sa end game kung anong
Okay,
gusto
so
nila.
I've got this question. Before Digong was a national figure as a president, we all heard about him, right?
As a
Like,
mayor.
you've heard of him. You heard of him, hey, right? When you were younger as a mayor in Davao. Lex, I'm sure you have. So I'm going to ask you. Mara, you heard about him, correct?
Time out. For example, sa playback natin na mataas ang expectation natin, makakabasa ka ng, katulad nito, makakabasa ka ng, pero Tameme, De Lima at Risa Hontiveros. Pero pag pinanood mo, hindi. Pero ayun ang pinaka-point nila is magkaroon ng sound bites at maggamit, pag kinat mo, na it looks na parang si Digong was just parang siya yung nananalo sa discussion. Pwede ka kasi makakuha ng ganun eh. And it can be used. So, sa point natin na nakaka-dissect ng tama at mali, alam natin kung ano nangyari. Again, gagamitin itong mga to sa mga tao sa laylayan. Sorry to interrupt you. Para lang makita natin kasi wala nga si Senator Bam dito. Pero kahit pa anong nangyari doon kahapon, it will be cut, edited, to use kung ano man ang political, kahit na yung magkabilang political, magagamit yon for them. Pero ang example ko ngayon din sa playback natin, I'm expecting a lot of people to dissect it. May makikita kang, pero tameme si De Lima at Senator Risa. So malalaman mo ngayon dito na, oh my God, playback, listeners ng GTWM, hindi natin alam kung pumasok lang dito para sa politika. No? Pero that's the point. May matatamaan na tao na bobo na mapapakinabangan nila. Yan ang point doon sa lahat ng nakikita ko dito. Na kailangan natin mag-dissect mabuti, i-analyze what's happening. Kasi it's all...
I just don't understand. I still don't understand what you said. Like, I don't understand what is the point of it all. I don't think it's to cut up bites. Like, I don't think everybody goes through that whole thing, whether it be the senators involved or just the actual hearing for social media bites. Okay,
parang similar to Alice Guo.
There still is something there. Yeah, but you know, Bam's the first person to tell you that with the Alice thing, it started to make more awareness for the Pogo, driving them out. It's not just a social media ploy. There is actual legwork involved in outing these problems and putting a little bit more muscle behind, you know, espionage and Pogos and all of that. Kay, you're messaging a lot, but you're messaging it and not verbally saying it. Is there a reason you're sending all of this stuff via text to us and not, you know, the verbal? Or are you just waiting for your moment?
No. I haven't seen the whole thing. I want to watch it. I think we should talk about this when Bam is around, just because.
Oh, tama.
Well, it was going to enter into my real topic. No, but that's a really good point. And we should have Bam in the next couple of days here. We'll touch base with him. But here's my question. Here's the reason why I wanted to bring it up. And I know we went long to actually get to this question, but before he became president, we all, I think, heard about him. And we were probably had a more favorable opinion about this vigilante guy who takes matters into his own hands and punishes the wicked. Very Robin Hood, Kay.
Mm-hmm.
And when you actually get to then experience him in a more face-to-face way and not just, oh, there's this guy in Davao that's like big-time action star, you start to realize, oh my God, this guy's a freaking horrible human being. But I kind of missed 20 years ago, 25 years ago, where we actually heard about him and we're like, oh, hey, that's kind of cool. So question I wanted to ask you guys, unfortunately, we don't have 863-10899, but we do have playback. Did you guys ever do anything vigilante?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever done anything? That was my whole goddamn point, by the way.
Go rogue ba yung tawag
Yeah, we took 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah,
What
be a
you say?
vigilante. You go rogue and be a vigilante.
Yeah, you went rogue in your
Justice.
own way. Yeah, I'm not talking.
Batman.
Yeah, I'm not talking about killing your own people. Okay, I'm just
Whoa.
in your own little way. You did something vigilante. That's what I want to ask, and it could be something stupid.
Right.
You did it in the name of. I remember my mom, who was like the most innocent person ever. And really just harmless old lady. I think there was a dog. She owns a business, but provincial business. So it's not like you're not on EDSA or anything like that. You're just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And there was a restaurant nearby, and I think there was a dog that was always coming by and it kind of bothered them. So the people in the restaurant, and again, this is not fancy. Okay? This is like your crappy restaurant. They poured hot oil on the dog.
Oh my gosh.
They poured hot oil, and I don't remember. I've told the story when it actually happened on the radio, and I don't remember exactly what. And my mom, again, is not the action star. She is as far from Digong as you will find. And of course, the dog was damaged big time. And my mom, paid the money to get this dog somewhat back to its health. Obviously, it's going to be scarred permanently. But This is the first time I ever heard her flex a little Duterte type of muscle. And she went over there and did the threat. You know, the whole, I will, you know, the Ann Curtis buy this whole thing, shut it down, you know, moment. And I thought it was really cool. Like there was a little bit of vigilantiness to it where we're not going to get the authorities involved. I am going to make your life miserable moving forward. And yeah, I just thought it was a kind of a hero moment
Batman.
when I heard it. Yeah, very Batman-like. So have you ever done anything vigilante?
Wait, just to continue with your mom's story. We just did a pause event. So shout out to everyone who went to the Scaredy Cats and Dogs. It was so cute. They were all in costumes. So yeah, I was with Janice de Belen and her Chana. So if you want to see
Chana.
photos of that, it's in at Pause Philippines.
Does she get excited? Does Janice get excited when she hangs out refrigerators? Does she ever?
Wala, backstage eh.
Oh, na-interview ko sa podcast yun eh. Tinanong ko sa kanya yun eh. Sabi niya nga rin, oo nga no. Naka-90s siya no, puti eh.
Yeah.
May,
Wow. Medyo touchscreen yata yung ref to. And then, you know, just gonna get
Nagsasalita na.
all right. Let's read a couple of answers here. It's gonna be as simple as this. Faye says yes. I'm the sumbongera in the family. I don't know if that's vigilante, but fine. Mo says, hey Mo, that reminds me, our neighbor used to have an old dog that would poo in front of the house daily, and the owner doesn't care and would not clean after it. So she fed the dog rat poison and it died.
Oh,
Not sure
what?
it's vigilante.
Oh my gosh.
Hot
See,
Dog
this is
says when
where
somebody. All right, go.
No, where that line is crossed. That's why vigilante justice isn't really good.
Yes. Yeah.
But
no,
yeah,
it's always
this-
bad. It's always bad.
That's why. It's a good
But
question.
again, at the same time, we're doing small time, guys. Small
Rat
time.
poison for pooping. Grabe.
No killing everybody. This is
Ito.
small time. Okay.
Eto sa C5 mo, may linya ang truck dyan. Na kaya nagta-traffic minsan, may mga truck na umaalis sa linya. So mangyayari, maaharangan yung mga vehicle na nasa ano. So may truck na dapat nasa linya lang. So nagda-drive ako, nakita ko nagka-cut siya. So pag-cut niya, ando siya sa line tapos di siya bumabalik doon sa truck lane. So ang bagal ng mga linya, no. So ang ginawa ko, naunahan ko siya na matagal, tapos kinausap ko yung MMDA doon sa unahan. Sir, may truck dyan. Nag-truck lane. Yun. So yun, mula naayos yung truck lane dyan sa C5. Vigilante, man.
Yan, wag revenge. I think na-confuse na tayo kung sa revenge.
Wag naman revenge. Yung katulad nun, ang tagal dahil sa...
Vigilantism is a little bit of it's first
revenge
cousins.
konti, pero hindi pa
first
kaya.
cousins with revenge.
Okay. But what I'm seeing on the playback is more revenge na.
Oo.
Sa
Hindi
mga
ako
well,
parang hinarangan ko pa yung truck sa unahan, tapos alam mo yun, nagbe-brake, yung brake. Hindi na. May MMDA sa harapan. Yun ako.
Hot Dog says, does not giving way when people counterflow count? Yes, that's If they're counterflowing, then you're just gonna hold your ground and you'll have a stalemate. You just stand there like a
Wala na
Tiananmen
sanang baril. Wala na sanang baril yung
time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Figaro says, my coworker caring for a client who is very cruel to carers. I think caregivers is probably the word there, right? And she makes a revenge by soaking his toothbrush in the toilet bowl. Yeah, see, that's not Case. That's what Kay's saying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no. Vigilante's slightly different from that, but yes. Oregano says, when I was in Rome, I saw tourists being victimized by the bracelet scammers. What's a bracelet scammer? What's that?
Maybe they're selling it.
Yeah, I went to the tourists and pretended that I know them, pulled them away, then told them that they're being scammed, and then left them alone without knowing it. The second accomplice was watching from afar and saw what I did. And they came to me and started harassing me. I shouted help to get attention from the crowd, and he ran away. That's you're a hero.
Yeah, the shouting and getting the attention is good because when the moment passes, that's already like kwentong whatever, diba? So it's good that you're on your toes and that, galing. Oregano.
Aaron says, out of a boss in the office, masungit siya sa mga leave. And when Karen got promoted and she was at the same level, oh shoot, I lost it. All right, where are we? hold on. Nung napromote ako at ka-level ko si boss niya dati, sinumbong ko sa boss namin na masungit at madamot siya sa leave. Okay. I thought what was going to happen is you then promoted on top of him, and when he wanted to ask for leave, you were like, "Feh, not giving you that." Another Karen says, we used to have a neighbor who would steal calamansi from our garden. I was so mad that one time I took one of their Shopee parcels, left outside of their gate. Good
That is
job,
oh
Karen.
my gosh.
For
Calamansi,
calamansi.
calamansi tree versus like the Shopee. That's no.
I love it. I love it.
But
They paid for
fruits
the
are
Shopee.
invaluable.
Parang nakawata.
Something word.
Parang
Walang-
nakawata yung
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 nakaw
kabayan.
yung
Nakawan din siya
Shopee.
eh.
Pero it's
Nakaw
a tree
for nakaw.
outside.
Yun yung mga nako-contest eh. Pag yung
Oo.
bunga nasa bahay mo
Oo.
na, yun na ba yun?
pang face-to-face topic yan.
Lily says, in high school, I started a notebook group chat that circulates to the whole class, and he would subtly target the bullies in the class and make stories about them so the other classmates can make fun of them, vigilante style. It's kind of like Mean Girls, right? The new
Very
Mean Girls.
K-drama.
Okay. Ben says, every time I go home from work, I see a kid on EDSA near Shaw begging for money and food. And then I saw her mom on the other side of the street on her phone lang.
Mhm.
I called up child services at PNP. And then all of a sudden, didn't see that kid there anymore.
Oh.
Okay.
Sure if that's vigilante or just outright sumbongero.
May classmate kami ng elementary na pag-uuwi kami, naka-assign ng mga cleaners. Okay, hindi sa private, di ko lang kung sa private, public school to, na pag-uuwi ka, may ano yan eh, may group 1, group 2, group 3, naka-assign na cleaners. Eh nakalimutan ng teacher na may cleaners noon. Kami yun eh. Tapos sinabi, "Ma, may cleaners po tayo, mama." So nag-stay kami. Yun, kinabukasan, para yung classmate ko, lilagay niya yung mga bunot sa bag. Alam mo yung pagdating mo sa bahay, yung bag mo may lamang bunot, may basahan, saka may basura. Yun, ang tawag ngayon dito, di ba, bullying?
Yeah,
Dati hindi, vigilante yun.
Setting this speed even.
Epal ka, ito bunot. Uuwi mo sa... Ginagawa niyo ba yun? Yung maglalagay kayo sa mga classmate ng mga bag, yung mga... Hindi niyo ginagawa
Basura?
yun? Hindi, yung mga parang bunot or eraser, alam mo yun, ginagawa
Sa work namin, sa MPL, so the casters would randomly find stuff like sauce, find stuff in their bag. Yeah.
Oh,
And they won't know till they get home.
kami, pag yung blockmates ko nagkakasama-sama, lalagay nila sa mga pocket. So yung isa, nalagyan ng Yossi dito. I saved his life. Hindi bag, pocket.
Dao says, I was a barista way back. I spat on Mikey Arroyo's frappe. Yeah, no, good work. But good work, however, that's not vigilante. Excellent move.
Kasi naniniwala ako muna na biktima na tayo ng aksidente pero yung masabi yung pangalan mo na sure ka
Okay, the next topic tomorrow is you sabotaged one of our orders. Like the four of us. We were at a restaurant and you sabotaged, and it's now time to come anonymous but come clean.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I don't want to know.
Yes, I want to know. By the way, you could lie. You could lie. Just to put some kind of trauma in our brains.
I know somebody who was like doon sa baby daddy niya, ang ginawa niya, nilalagay niya yung kulangot niya sa food, tapos yung hair down there, tapos dinuduraan niya, and apparently she said it's supposed to make him fall in love with her.
Kulam. Yeah. It's true.
Pubes
I have heard people do this, yeah.
Kadiri.
That's
It's
a
crazy.
that's a Halloween topic we can do right after this commercial break.
Good times.
The best kind of sometimes do you miss?
It's Gracie and Taylor Swift with us at 8:09. You are listening to us. We're on until 9 o'clock. You listen to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Nobody in studio. That's Alex, of course, in his studio. I'm in mine. Kay and Mara was doing something in the background. Mara, what were you doing in the background there during commercial break?
I'm using the balance board. It's called Bulbo. It's because I notice every time I do
Bolba?
Bulbo.
Oh, okay.
What's a bulba?
Okay. Search.
Tea.
Okay, search.
Wait, what are you doing there?
The balance board, yung para siyang it's like an oval shape, tapos may log in between. So
Wait,
it's
why are
supposed-
you doing this? Is it for balance? Is it
It's-
core?
It's for balance and also to get my blood flow because I notice a difference when I go to the studio and when I'm at home. So parang sabi ko, okay, before I go on radio, kailangan I get my blood flow going para hindi ako lutang.
Mm-mm.
So that's what I did today.
Si Mara walang
Love it.
middle, no? Walang
Exactly.
middle. It's either or
Again, if Sam were here, she would say, yeah, when I said, what was my line, Mara? Siya rin yung bagong gising pero gising na gising. Yung mukhang bagong gising pero gising. Like it's both like this and like this at the same time.
Yan na lang
but
babae
no, that's
talaga
good,
pag
that's good.
sobrang bilibang babae. Kasama nga sa joke yan na pag gumising kayo, ready kayo sa mundo. Wala kayong parang slow muna pag gising, namnamin.
Buffering.
Wala. No?
My boyfriend has like 4 alarms. Ako 1
Wow.
alarm lang and I get up na. Sa
Oh,
kanya
totoo
kailangan
nga
niya
yung joke
mag-prepare to wake up.
Oo,
Oh my
totoo.
gosh.
That's a lie, Mara. Many times you were late for the show an hour and a half because you woke up only to go back to sleep.
Because I set my alarm and then I don't set a second alarm. That's why. I set 1 alarm tapos parang took pa ako 10 more minutes and then boom.
Tanong lang ako, may gender reveal ba sa mga Korean, South Korea?
Yeah, but it's still too early. She's only 4 weeks.
Pero ibig sabihin, ang gender reveal ba, Pilipinas lang or it's may mga
no.
meron sa ibang bansa,
It's
no?
more American,
Oh,
no?
very-
Yes,
Pero
I
South
think.
Korea, meron ba? Kasi excited ako kay Sam eh.
We should always make her one. Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry,
Sige.
Kate.
I know they have this thing, pero once the baby is born, parang there are a bunch of toys, and then it kind of tells you what their job will be in the future. They're gonna be a doctor or a judge, mga ganun. Meron toys too, so that's like a big party for them. I don't know about the before the baby is born kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, excited for her.
I hear the
Again, I
breakfast.
hope by now you have DM'd her and congratulated her on this huge
Yeah.
announcement.
Shukai would be the word.
And then just say, hey, Sam, like, we just want to say that congratulations. Kay broke the news on the radio.
Me?
Yeah.
From
Di ba
one
yung di ba yung
pregnant woman to another.
Di ba yung
Alex,
empty?
Alex.
Yung empty, my twins. Ang
Yeah.
tayo talaga totoo noon.
Oh my God.
It's like the whole
Twins.
hearts thing, beating, all of it.
Two hearts. My
Oh.
twins.
My twins. My super twins.
Kaya pala durian.
Kaya nanalo si Alex dun sa chismis show kasi magaling ka mag-chismis.
50K. 50K. Tuloy-tuloy ang trend ko sa pananalo.
I mean, at least we'll have her for 8 months, and then she'll probably have to take a short leave, kind of like what it's Kay, what you did with the musical, and then back on the grind right after that. No worries there.
Depende kung pag cesarean or normal. Hopefully.
Yeah. That's gonna be a little bit, maybe more 6 weeks if it's cesarean, a little longer recovery time. But again, like we said, congratulations to Sam, and please
Oo.
definitely send your DMs to her and message her and tell her
Kaya pala
things.
yung leeg niya, no? Medyo.
What?
Longer.
Di ba napapansin namin yung leeg ni Sam?
Yeah, but that means a boy, right?
Oh, parang-
See. Did you guys ever regret doing, like, what's the one thing you regret doing to your body? Do we all have a little bit of regret? I mean, I see you there, Mara, exercising in the morning and just kind of being more healthy with your measuring cup drink and all of that stuff. I mean, do we all regret something that we've done to our bodies through the years?
Kaya, nako, ang dami kong regrets.
Yeah, well,
Regrets.
just your body though. Just in the context of what do you regret doing to your body? Playback, by the way, if you ever regret,
Maybe
say
a
it.
tattoo.
Kick says, yeah, it could be that. Kick says, circumcision.
Huh?
Regrets
What
getting
would you?
circumcised. It's kind of the new thing, though. It's kind of a newer group of people are into like this answer that, oh, guys, this is very woke. We should have been able to decide. Why was it decided for us? things like that. Yeah, whatever. Menon says alcohol. Peaches says eating unhealthy. Yeah, sign me up on that answer. Designer Dad says eating pancit canton bago matulog. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. All those
Yeah.
cravings, no? Midnight
Dude.
cravings.
Not good
Never.
for the
Midnight
gut.
love.
Ako yung
Ever do
nag-gym
that.
ako ng 4 months na straight. Tapos alam ko malapit na ako magka-muscle. Tapos umistop ako. Nahiya ako sa katawan ko kasi almost there na. Ayun na dapat yung point of no return. Tapos tinigil ko. Na-achieve ko sana yung katawan. Kaya nahiya ako sa katawan ko ngayon. Kasi alam niya, naramdaman niya yung muntik na kaming maging
Okay.
clumsy.
But those are the things that I regret. Things that you stopped doing or things that you didn't do. Just like
Like you regret stop smoking. I mean, it's definitely something I'm doing. No, but what do you mean? Like just kind of diets. Maybe being a vegetarian. I mean, we all had a vegetarian phase.
I had a vegan phase.
How long did that last?
A year, and then I stopped, and then I did it again for 6 months.
Nice.
It's just
vegan.
yeah. It's because I found out a lot of the vegan food they were processed, and I'm against processed food. So
Salty. Too salty yung iba.
yeah. So but if you're vegan, but then it's whole food, I guess that's better.
Hey, what about you? Any regrets that you've done to your body?
Becoming fat. I hate being fat, but I just
You know,
love my
When
chip.
were you fat?
Kailangan
You-
kasi mataba
fat
na.
now.
When were you fat?
I think
You
I
had a
went
fat
up to 66 kilos.
Bawasan.
Oh my God, you elephant. When was this?
What's
During the
Not now.
pandemic. I'm pretty heavy right now, but
66
God.
nothing.
145 pounds?
I was heavy. That was so
Yan ang
heavy.
nagkukwento ka sa party, tapos sabihin mo, di ba napapaligiran ka talaga ng totoo matataba. Yung totoo matataba, yung legit. Tapos gumagawa ko, sige, oh my God, I'm so fat right now. Tapos sabihin ng mga matataba, are you
You
trying to-
up sila.
Hindi. When you feel kind of bloated and then parang once
Guys, I feel so
again,
poor.
well,
Wala yung wallet ko, oh my God, I'm so poor.
well, okay. Once again, my lolo had to give me the harsh truth because I said, lolo, I work out naman every day. I'm on the bike. It's like, yung kinakain mo yan. And you know how we like to think older people are annoying, but that kind of woke me up. Have to be honest. It was the food. He was correct.
Can we see a photo?
That's probably the one that says buntis si Karylle.
just look up Buntis si Karylle online. You'll probably get that
I
photo.
was wearing a baby doll dress with my mom at the buffet.
Some more answers here. Again, what do you regret doing to your body? Chesco says vegan phase. 5 years vegan
Wow.
phase. Oh my God. Achilles says I worked 15 to 16 hours a day in hospitality. Absolutely regrets that. Hello City says eating processed food. Same thing. Paul, here's a good one. Not believing the importance of sunblock. That is me. That's where
yeah.
That's
Okay,
where I
what I
live.
regret.
I don't do the sunblock stuff. Tooth decay. What a great answer. What a freaking great answer.
Oo.
Where you sit there and you're like, oh, I have a cavity. Well, just never mind. Before you know it, your breath smells bad because it's like you're just getting all that infection and all that stuff there, and then you have to get it pulled away. It's so bad.
Ano yung mga
Wait,
panahon mo na inaanto ko sa gabi, tapos laban ng magtutoothbrush ba ako o matutulog, at lagi na nanalo yung tulog.
Oh my
Hindi
gosh.
Ano mariregret mo ngayon? Toothbrush lang, di mo pa tinulog mo pa?
Yeah.
Your gut health starts sa mouth mo, by the way.
Ooh.
So.
Mara, tama ka.
Messi
Mali na nga eh.
Wait, Messi says plucking my eyebrows. I think we all had a phase.
Oh my gosh, yes. In high
right
school.
away, right? That goes back right
No,
away.
I still have like a bald spot.
Yes. Oo, totoo. What about kayo yung false lashes mo? Do you ever take it off without the makeup remover so your lashes
Oh.
come off with it? I didn't know they don't grow back.
I once wore it to I went to Cubao X. I was wearing it. I was feeling so cool. John Lloyd was there. And then it started this weird allergy. Apparently, yung ibang lashes sobrang sama. because of what they put formaldehyde pala para yung human hair na nasa lashes
Sobrang
will
lungkot ng
remain.
buhay mo. Okay, biro mo, mataba ka, tapos
You're poor. Now
Yung
this.
bald yung, ayan o,
Tapos,
may bald spot pa rin.
may bald, nako, sis, bald spot. Sobrang grabe ang, sa'yo, ang treatment ng mundo sa'yo. Okay?
How do you sleep at night? Oh my God. How do you even look at yourself in the mirror?
Oo, ba't ganyan ang outlook mo pa sa buhay? Napaka-positive mo. Ang dami mo palang pagsubok na pinagdaan.
Ayan o, may buta.
Nag-60 kilos ka sa life mo.
66.
Oh my God, Kay. MMK, maalaala mo kaya episode.
What do you regret doing to your body? Yola says, I had a fruit ninja tattoo. That is awful.
Anong fruit ang pinili mo? Anong fruit ang pinili mo? Yung konti pa yung points?
Tattoo is gonna be the #1 answer I think on this.
Hindi, ako yung pagtiris ng matagyawat na nag-iwan ng... Di ba pagka...
yes.
Na pinabayaan mo lang sana tapos mawawala rin naman siya. Pero nainip ka, peklat.
You need to use a tool because when you use your fingers, it can go in more, it can go down more. So kailangan mong i-prick with a needle and then use the tool.
But I should have told this to Digong. Everything that nose. You see the pores on that nose? My God.
I regret not sleeping enough.
Yes, I think that's going to be a really big regret for most people. Jane says, didn't get my teeth braces done when I was younger. I kind of like the older braces look. I mean, not super old, not 40s or anything like that, but I don't mind braces 20s, 30s even. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of a look.
Huwag ka na mag-40 ka na. Tanggapin mo na lang yung... May mga tinatawag na acceptance eh.
A lot of this hooking up, whole phase. We were reading some of that. What are some of the regrets that you have done doing to your body? Mikey says popping acne during puberty.
Yeah.
Alex just gave that answer. Yep, that could get really bad if you have quite a bit of.
I regret having a tongue ring because it screwed up my teeth.
How? Oh, because it kept on grinding in the back of it.
Because when you play with it, so you bite on it, tapos yung front ko may groove there na it's because of the tongue ring.
Para
Yun,
yung
I
butas
regret
ba sa
that.
ring, napapasukan ng pagkain?
No.
Okay na ako doon. Yung mga concern ko. Yung pag naipaghalikan ko, may lasang minudo ah. Tapos gaganon na yung ring, tapos mapatanggal.
And it's not good because it's metal. It's metal. It's metal in your mouth.
Trying to get some more.
Ako mo, kay Mara, reverse sa akin. Yung tattoo ko, ba't isa lang pinagawa ko? Kasi
You wanted more.
Parang ang tanong sa akin, ba't isa lang, natakot ka na? Kaya mahirap na ipaliwanag. Pero parang nawalan lang ako ng time kasi alam ko pag nagdalawa ako magiging sunod-sunod na. 1993 pa to. So I stopped kasi nakaka-addict ang pagtatattoo. Ang pangalawang tattoo may naka-drawing na sa aking roses dito sa ko. Tapos tinigil ko lang. Ayun, hindi na ako nagpatattoo.
A roses bracelet? Okay.
Ian says, I shaved my left leg and it grew babalbon. So I purposely burned it using a lighter and it left many bald patches.
It's hard to have those patches.
I have one right there.
Wait, Paul the grammar guy also.
Sorry, Nikki.
Paul the grammar guy naman, he dyed his hair so much and then now it's balding, he's saying. It's all those chemicals.
Yeah, formaldehyde, keratin treatment.
Oh gosh, okay.
Nakakakalbo yung keratin?
Scalp massage.
Mara, nakakakalbo yung keratin?
Pati yung gel.
Because it has
buhok.
formaldehyde.
Cool to pee.
So it's not healthy for you.
That's the one you put in the dead body, right?
Right.
Formalin. Tama ba yun?
Formalin.
Formalin.
Oh, okay. No, the formalin. Is that the one you cover in the mouth and then they die? Or people like they're going to kidnap them? Is that what that is? It feels a little... Okay, Cool to Be says, I put a lot of gel in my hair when I was young and he regrets that.
You're supposed to rinse it before going to sleep. Yata.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, you should get the yung scalp scrubber para it exfoliates your scalp health, and then your hair will be healthier.
Jenna Lynn says, I regret having a tattoo on my foot. We're talking about things you regret doing to your body. Foot's not so bad. Chrysler says, I regret having bolitas Yeah, you probably would regret that.
I regret wearing people's glasses when I was young until my eyes got blurry.
That's so
Yeah.
you.
Because I
So
thought
you.
it cool, or I thought it was cool, so I used to wear their glasses, and then my eyes got blurry, and now I don't want glasses.
All right. Anyway, thank you for. It's so
Kasi
something.
ako dati nung bata-bata ako, mga 20, papa-relax ako ng hair. Kasi medyo curly hair.
Parang
Di ba uso
treatment.
mga reband nun? Uso nun straight.
Relax,
straight
you're
ka.
right. Papa-relax.
Tapos pa-relax
Oo.
ka naman pagkatapos magpa-straight.
What a term.
Tapos bibili ka dun sa Hortaleza. Ang pangalan Karylle. Karylle straightening. Talagang mararamdam mo yung hapdi sa anit.
Amoy
Pangmahirap
pa
yan,
lang
Mara.
no?
Pangmahirap
Alam
yan.
mo
Wala
na.
pa yung pakialam sa mga chemical components nun. Basta
Oo.
inabasa lang
Eh,
namin kung para saan.
Hairspray pa nga lang, alam mo na eh.
Oo, yung Aquanet na nakasira raw ng ozone layer.
layer. Can you imagine? Yung cobra mong bangs.
Oo, si Aiko Melendez nang dati tataas
Sinira
ng
mo yung
palong
earth.
namin. Di ba? Mauso noon yung mga sila maliliit.
Well, okay, what generation had the worst outfits? Like what generation had the worst like makeup, hair, ensemble? Is it the 80s?
It's the
I
80s.
think
I think
it's
80s.
horrible.
So,
But
Damn.
I guess they were just expressing themselves fully.
Oh.
So
But I mean, it is
Yeah.
every year we're expressing
Over.
ourselves. I mean, everybody's expressing themselves. Which one did it worse?
yung neon na
kasi-
yung neon tie, ano ba yun? Yung sa pambaba. Yung,
Tapos yung makeup nila mukhang clown, yung everything was bright.
Yeah, there's like geishas, like everything
Oh.
like, it's very red. Yeah, I would say
yung pinagsisisihan ni Madonna. Yung pinagsisisihan ni Madonna na
what's so funny is because people who are Batang 80s seem to be so proud of being Batang 80s, but then when you actually look at your Batang 80s days, it is just the worst
No.
fashion, the worst everything.
Yeah.
Gross.
excess.
Ito ba yung pagsasayaw dati nila, ano, di ba? Yung mga,
The
Pag
dance
nagigets
moves
yung-
were so bad.
pag nag-guess yung mga, ano, yung mga sila Snooki, talagang tanggap natin na hindi sila sabay-sabay, no? Pero okay lang. Seryoso. Production
But-
number
but
dati, grabe.
Yeah, I think though when it comes to dancing, whatever's the current one is the golden age. Like because the athleticism is so good. The dancing is better now than it's ever been because they're so athletic. They can do more things. It's like sports.
And because there's Michael Jackson, so the dancing got better.
Yeah, but I mean, that's still 80s dancing. Like Michael Jackson, if he were around now in his prime, he would be the best dancer, but he would be doing different moves.
Mm.
Just dancing that was so much higher level, and I just think it's like sports. The best are whatever's going on right now.
Yeah. Well, I guess they also learn a lot on YouTube, and then there's so many dance workshops now, and you're just
What are other
practicing
things?
constantly.
What are other things like that though? Okay, what are other things where the current version of it is always the best it's ever been? It's culinary, for example. Can we
Mm.
say that cooking now is better than it's ever been
Ooh,
because we
culinary
have more
arts.
exposure, we have more, access
Pwede.
to things, we have
Yeah.
more
Pwede.
influence.
Yeah, 'cause
Food now
people
is better than ever.
people who are afraid
Oh.
of the kitchen are at least trying to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Kaya nga ang tanong ko dati, sabi ko matagal na bang ramen o mahirap lang kami nung 80s kaya wala kami exposure? Totoong question yun, no? Kasi ngayon ko lang natikman yung ramen ng Japan. Oo, may mga Nissan's ramen na cup noodles, pero matagal na ba yung ramen? May restaurant ba nung 80s na ramen? Kasi hindi ko matandaan eh. Wagyu. Sabi ko matagal na ba itong Wagyu? O dahil na
Wagyu.
nakaangat-angat ako or dahil sa... Hindi ko alam kung matagal na yon na pag... yung mga, di ba? Alam ko, Samgyup, wala ako narinig nung 80s.
Yeah,
Wala
yeah. Well,
akong narinig.
Dito, oo.
product of probably just more exposure to
Mhm.
Korean culture and stuff like
Diba?
that.
Parang, basketball
let's-
mo, dunks are better
Basketball,
now.
yeah, basketball by far they're just way more athletic.
Oh.
They're shooting better now than ever. That's what you have when you have the Steph Currys and stuff like that to really kind of change it. So yes, computer games, of course, because the technology is so much better. Anything tech is always going to be better now than it was in the past. We can
Movies.
miss things, but we might not. I mean, it's really hard to say that less tech is better. Okay, Lex, you said something medyo controversial. You said movies. Okay, so I don't know if we can blanket
in terms of in terms of the effects lang.
Yeah, effects. If you're watching a movie heavy on effects, but we were saying earlier, like some of these scary ones were the ones where there were no effects. It was just
pero
much better.
Pagdating sa paggawa, yung natatawa kayo mga paglipad-lipad na, di ba? Paglipad-lipad ni Superman dati sa Superman ngayon na naniwala nga ako na lumilipad na si Superman.
Yeah.
Yung mga ganun lang, yung mga ganun paglipad-lipad, di ba? Tapos yung pagta-transform, di ba? Kita mo talaga nung dati, nagpalit. Di ba? Tapos yung pagsabog-sabog, bilang napapalitan yung kotse, lang bumurahin, mga ganun lang, mga ganun.
But what's funny is so, and I can agree with that then, if you're saying the technology, that's technology-based in terms of the movies being able to benefit from that. But BJ says music sucks now. See, that's again another controversial one. And Kay, I don't know what you think about this, especially since you're the musician. But is music, because of technology, better now than ever, or we're just kind of every amazing song has been written already? It's hard to get something original.
I think there is that conscious effort to be part of the algorithm so that your song gets played at all, so you can get the streams. Is that the thing? Baka yun yung point. Yeah, I don't know what their point is.
Yeah.
Or just in general, because a lot of the musicians sound alike and sometimes it just goes together in a playlist.
Yeah.
So,
ako na-appreciate ko yung mga OPMs ngayon. Surprising, mga bagong, parang na-revive yung OPMs ngayon. Yung mga Sunkiss Lola, maganda yung mga kanta nila ngayon.
You know what, strangely though, it's a misnomer because OPM, the Organization ng Filipino Music, does not include bands.
Yun lang.
It's for singers lang. So I just call it Filipino music or Pinoy music. But parang yun yung one of the things. But yeah, and I super love that whole movement from Baguio. Diba, they have all those live performances then there.
Yeah, you were talking about that, how you're a big fan of kind of the scene up there in Baguio when it comes to music.
Music videos, though, I think declined because before people made an effort to make music videos and they have the costumes and everything. Like Missy Elliott's music videos were so great. Now it's just they can just wear like a baggy T-shirt and then gaganong lang their hands, and then yun na yung music video ngayon.
That's a really good one. I think that's a really good answer. That music videos are not have not improved.
Porn got better.
Porn has gotten
quality, lighting, and
pornography has gotten quite better. I mean, because there's an HD. Yeah, that you could do
better stories, and
yeah,
acting also.
I like it when your face changes, Kuya Alex. It really lights up. When you're happy. Kanina nung naisip mo yung ref and si Miss Janice, nag-iba din eh.
Oo, iba talaga ang dating ha. Panoorin yun, rep. Frigidaire. Ano ba mga naging worse?
Or yeah, what is now the best? Somebody said TV. TV has gotten worse. I disagree. I think TV is better than ever. Yeah, no, I disagree. I think TV's just has been amazing.
Ooh.
Like clothes and shoes before last longer. Now you have to keep replacing them.
You think that's intentional? So you buy more?
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotta be intentional.
Cellphone, obviously nag-improve talaga ang cellphone from.
Except the battery life or certain things that I think are they make again back to kind of Mara's point. Make sure they break down so you can just do them again. So
yeah, the life.
Anyway, we got to take a break. It is 8:33. When we come back, we'll have our last conversations and stuff before we say our goodbye. Don't go away.
Good times.
Too much to ask there. Love that song. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Billy, big fan of yours, Mara, says, saw you recording your new story here on Playback, Mara. So, influencers. You got the ring light too. Dual ring light. That's like heavy influencer behavior right there.
Because people are saying it's dark.
Yeah, it is dark. Yeah, no, I'm glad you do have it.
She is the influencer. I mean, hello.
Oh, look.
Drinking water from like measuring cup.
It works.
Influencer.
Oh, Lex, you're wrong microphone.
Ay, sorry. Ano, sorry? Ay,
Wow, that's so awful. Yeah, what happened?
Ito pala, sorry na.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Do you guys get irritated by people who have like verbal mannerisms? You know, those filler words. I do this a lot, and I was reading feedback about a podcast episode we had, Alex, where somebody was picking on someone where they would do like, you know, parang, like, you know. I say like all the time as a filler word. Do it all, basically, actually. Does this stuff irritate you guys? Maybe
If it's said too much. Like in one sentence, they say it 5 times, perhaps.
Yeah, but isn't it people who are nervous do it?
Right, yeah.
Maybe if
I
they were
mean, like also, but it depends.
I think they were
how
longer
many.
words. You might seriously, apparently, you might ganun. Fine.
To be honest.
To be honest, those they can get irritating if you keep saying it over. I have a friend who keeps saying, oh God, what's this phrase that she uses? It drives me nuts. I'll remember it, but it's a whole sentence. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I don't think that's what it means.
Oh, wrong usage pa. Oh no.
I know, right?
Ako minsan pag nag-iisip ako na sasabihin.
I know.
Which ones irritate you? Because I don't really get irritated by this too much because I understand speaking is terrifying.
Ako hindi ako natiirita sa mga ganyung salita. Ganun talaga siya.
Maybe when they're just trying to sound super smart. If my calculations are correct.
That's 0.001% lang, Hammer. Oh.
Yeah. But I just like people should relax a little bit on some of these verbal mannerisms that people have. Even if they do it over and over. It's just, people get terrified.
Like a tick.
Yeah, yeah. And then people are scared. Especially if you're a caller. Like if you're a caller on the podcast and you're telling your story and I see some of the people who give the feedback and they're like, oh, see, I did it there. They're like giving them a hard time for it. I always say the same thing. You try it. Try calling a show. Try calling a show and telling them your life. It's terrifying. So everybody should just kind of relax on that. Somebody asked for a roll call. I forgot I was going to do that in the last break. We haven't done this in forever. We might as well, before we say our goodbyes here, say hi to the people listening from all around the world. We appreciate it. You guys are in, let's see here, Satins in Sydney, Australia too. Trollo's in Paris, France. Cool. Man, it's so late there. Time is it in Paris? Midnight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I thought we would kind of cut it short early because I need to cook for these hungry children here.
Oh, what are you cooking?
So I'm not good at it. Frozen fried rice and frozen dumpling.
What? Did you at least defrost it na?
Hindi na kailangan. Nakasulad ng microwave.
No, no microwave.
Patay ka. Patay ka.
Defrost mo na.
Microwaves with love.
No, learn like
I don't know how to cook.
learn simple dishes. Come on, you can do it.
Simple dishes are not delicious.
Yeah.
What's your best dish?
Me?
Yes.
Any sabaw. Steak, perfect.
How do you cook it? Is it raw-ish?
No, and if it's palpak, salpikaw.
Adobo. You cannot go wrong with adobo.
Yeah.
Pag nasabawan mo, may sabaw na adobo. Pag natuyo mo,
vinegar.
adobong tuyo.
I don't like the taste of vinegar, so I'm out.
Eh, bawasan mo ng
Actually,
vinegar.
salpikaw is pretty easy. Could you salpikaw?
Salpikaw, I'll do that. I don't do adobo because of the vinegar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my problem. It's just too harsh of a taste. What's your best dish, Mara?
I air fry everything.
See? And then I'm getting
that's
judged.
easy.
I'm getting judged. Yes.
No, but that's healthy and easy.
Okay,
Huwag
fine.
naman microwave.
Yes, ma'am. Lex, what's your best dish that you can actually cook yourself?
Sinigang nilaga adobo.
Oh.
Trifecta.
And
Kaya pag
breakfast.
nagkamali ka sa nilaga, convert mo sa sinigang.
Yun,
Pagka
yung
hindi mo na
sinasabi ko.
perfect yung sinigang, tanggalin mo yung sabaw, lagyan mo ng toyo at adobo yun.
Adobo na.
Pag hindi mo nagawa adobo, iprito mo. And that's the walang kawalayan.
Gandang yan.
That sounds like you're terrible at cooking if you had to mix it 5 times.
Ganun talaga yun. Dapat meron kang plan B, plan C.
Tama. Ang talino mo doon, Kuya Alex.
Oo.
Pag pumalpak, may
Pag
plan B.
pupalpak ka sa adobo, iwain mo na maliliit. Sisig na yun. Kung nagusto yung sisig, kung lumpia wrapper, lumpiang siya ngayon. At walang mawawala dyan. Sinasabi ko sa'yo. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, wala. Magsimula ka sa basic, dilaga. Hindi mo magustuhan, dagyan mo ng asim, sinigang. Ayaw mo, tapo mo yung sabaw. I-adobo mo.
Walang
At some
tapon,
point,
walang sayang.
the food gets overcooked, right? And they're like, what are we?
Sakit sa ulo ko dun.
Yeah.
Which is, matindi to, ginagawa ko talaga yung promise.
Galing.
So you're a bad cook.
Hindi naman. Pag na-perfect yung nilaga, di I'm a good cook.
Yeah.
Pero ang basic na nilaga, pag nagkamali ka ba doon, medyo mag-evaluate ka na ng buhay.
Wow.
Baka hindi mo karir yun. Magdi-DJ ka na lang talaga. Dapat pag magluluto ka, dapat may magaling ka sa isang bagay para lagi ka may panumbat. Ano ba, hindi masarap nilaga. Kaya nga komedyante tatay nyo. Okay? Huwag na kayong magreklamo. Kainin yan.
We got to get out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We'll be here tomorrow. Hopeful attendance without the Buntis girl. Yes?
Pakailan ba babalik si Buntis?
There's a lot. I mean, there's paperwork you have to do. There's some kind of pre-registry of birth that you have to do in Seoul saying that you are going to give birth in a foreign country, but you want to remain a Korean citizen. All of that takes time.
Tapos twins?
Yeah, and then because you got to do it twice.
Oo.
So, let's see.
Sam, yung timing naman kasi Sam.
Yeah, because you have to say, hey, listen, I'm a Korean national, but I'm going to give birth abroad. And then they have to fill out all of this paperwork and stuff like that. It's a headache. But I mean, hey, we're happy.
Yeah, we're happy. We're happy for Sam, I think.
DM her, please, guys. I mean, really, an avalanche of DMs saying congratulations, just nonstop. Every single person who's been on Playback today, if you don't DM her on Instagram, shame on you. You don't belong here. And sana you get blocked.
Ano bang magandang hashtag yan para hashtag buntis si Sam para straightforward na, no?
Yeah, I mean, obviously her name, there's a lot to do there. Sam O,
Sam OMG pregnant.
Okay, what's a good hashtag here? Mara, what's a good hashtag?
Okay, ikaw naman nagpasimula nito, okay? Oo. Di ba sabi mo, ako na si Chismis, pala si Sam pala.
Leonard, Sam Preg O. Yeah.
Pwede.
Yeah. Buntis O. Yeah. O Buntis. Okay.
Oo. Someone's buntis.
Someone's buntis, oh.
You're the worst.
This one happens when I'm not here also? Is that what happens when you're absent?
Abangan mo. Pag wala ka, dami nilang binibigay na gifts na pera eh.
Yeah, red envelopes. Let's go.
Same time tayo na Sam, no? Same time tayo sa Korea, no?
Yes. So she's waking up right now. I mean, obviously she's waking up and she's probably woke up a couple times throughout the night to vomit.
Mga morning sickness yan.
Yeah, morning sickness,
Adjustment.
cravings, all that stuff. And she's got to put on a bunch of weight here for the health. So
Let's be nice to Sam, please. Nasa first trimester siya. Just don't give her the hard time. 1 month ba? 1 month? No, 1 month.
4 weeks.
5
Wait, hold on. 5 weeks on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, 5 weeks on Wednesday.
So 5 weeks ago na ipag-sex siya. Technically yun. Di ba? Huwag tayo magsinungaling.
More the time than that, like, so
Sige.
if you like that. Remember.
Naisip ko lang.
All right. Let's get out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bye, everybody.
Bye!
Magic 89.9's Good Times in the Morning.
Let's play.